number of issues that are happening in this country. And among the hot issues that we want to discuss is the issue of load shedding. We as leadership movement want to add our voice to the condemnation of the current government, the New Dawn government, for the lies they perpetrated. They spent 23 years lying to the Zambian people on so many things. Instead of using that 23 years in opposition to plan and ensure that they have a tangible plan, so much that when they get into government, they hit the ground running. But what have we gotten today are excuses after excuses. Remember, they talked about so many things. They talked about reducing the cost of fertilizer. They talked about reducing the cost of mealie meal. They talked about reducing the cost of electricity. They talked about load shedding to be the thing of the past. But 15 months down the line, what have we gotten? Excuses, nothing tangible in terms of planning to deal with the issue of load shedding. And this really worries the leadership movement. We feel that the New Dawn government today is a government that is under capture, that has been hijacked by foreigners, because some of the decisions that they are making, they are very worrisome. For instance, I can give you an example of a situation where we are exporting power to other countries, and yet we have massive load shedding in the country. This cannot come from a government that puts Zambians first. We have not heard of load shedding in the copper belt to mining companies who have capacity to even replace electricity with other sources of power. For instance, coal, and so on and so forth. But these are the people that we have put as a priority. Whilst we are load shedding the Zambian people, farmers are affected. A lot of entrepreneurs who are owning small businesses, manufacturing centers are being affected. The whole day they cannot function because of load shedding. And we have seen that barbershop owners are losing a lot of revenue. We have seen that people who own welding machines who are making things, they cannot operate anymore. And we have seen how so many other sectors of the economy is being affected, thanks to the New Dawn government that didn't have a plan, and today they are under capture by foreigners. They are being told what to do. When they get loans, the only thing they can do is to answer to foreigners who want money to be paid, and they have been told how to deal with the situation in the country. They no longer put Zambians first. They are now putting foreigners first. They want to supply electricity to foreign companies, like mining companies, as a priority. They want to supply electricity to foreigners who have entered into contract with ZESCO as a priority. Meanwhile, letting the whole Zambian economy perish, and they don't care. As we heard from a number of UPND officials saying that they are dealing with business decisions and not political decisions. So when they prioritize selling power to foreigners, that's a business decision in their own understanding, instead of putting Zambians first. Because entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs, when they are able to work, it means that they are feeding the country and they are earning a living and making the economy thrive. But contrary to what we are seeing today, the New Dawn government have diverted, and basically we are worried as leadership movement because they seem to have no idea on how to come out of this situation. So it's very worrisome, and we think as leadership movement we have to add a voice in condemning the New Dawn government for inaction, because we have been talking throughout about the solution to load shedding. We have been clear that a government that is serious should be considering nuclear power, because that is what the whole Europe is doing. All European